How much money did you inherit?
What? Why is he acting like this? 50K?
What? 50,000?
It looks like Helen's inheritance is going to be 50K.
Trouble Busters!
My name is Helen. I'm 31 and I'm the chief mourner at my uncle's funeral right now. Everyone, this is the very last meal that we'll get to have with my deceased uncle. Please eat and drink a lot as we talk about my uncle.
Whoa, sushi and sake! This is wonderful!
Nolan,
I'm so sleepy because I slept too much.
hey, Nolan, in that case, can you please help me a bit more?
Whoa, the food is delicious! Is this a special grade sushi? By the way, Helen,
Yeah?
how much money did you inherit?
What?
Your uncle used to adore you so much, so I'm sure you're receiving something.
Why is he acting like this?
Hey, so how much are you getting? You've taken so much care of him. I'm sure he was willing to give you a lot.
Oh, this is bad. I can't possibly give this man a legitimate answer. 50K?
What? 50,000?
At first, Nolan seemed to be skeptical of my answer. But 50K was my annual income, and it seemed to make sense to him that my uncle was willing to compensate for the entire year that I spent taking care of my uncle.
Just 50,000 for all that hard work? Your uncle is so stingy.
Stingy? Watch your mouth, Nolan. I've always known how he wasn't sympathetic with others, but I thought that he'd be willing to mourn with me after I lost someone who meant so much to me. All right. After I take a short nap, the funeral's going to start. Wait, what? My in-laws?
Hello, Helen. We're so sorry to show up when you're busy.
We were a bit concerned about your inheritance, so we decided to wait here for you.
Noland told us, but are you sure you're getting 50 for your inheritance?
It's not like I read my uncle's will yet, so I can't really say anything for sure. But he used to tell me that he planned on gifting me his inheritance for taking care of him.
I see. That makes sense.
It seems like it's true that Helen's going to inherit 50K from her uncle.
Is that enough?
Oh, hold on a second.
Hello? Nolan, are you awake?
What is it? It's so early in the morning.
I've been able to confirm it. It looks like Helen's inheritance is going to be 50K.
Whoa, seriously? Does that mean Julie is getting 3.85 million? That's right! Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
You're disturbing the neighborhood. Please, keep it down. What?
Woohoo! Now we're millionaires!
Since Helen was my only competitor, it means that I get more than 90% of the inheritance if she's only getting 50K.
All right, and in that case... All right, Helen, please divorce my son. Thanks for everything all along.
What? Divorce? And why are Nolan and Julie together?
Well, to put it simply, we've been having an affair.
I'm sorry, Helen. An affair? Why? Why are you guys revealing it to me, too?
That's because I love Julie more than I love you, and she has more money, too.
But how dare you betray me during a time like this?
I don't care what you say.
We'll give you extra compensation, so please just break up with him so they don't end up lingering on anything.
I made sure I signed it as the witness, too.
This is terrible.
I know it for myself, and that's why I'm telling you that we'll be paying you extra for this.
It's not like I didn't feel anything in any way. I've always thought there was something going on between the two of them. I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters! I am truly grateful to all of you for being here today. As we come to a close, I would like to share with you the final words left behind by my late uncle. With your understanding and in accordance with his wishes, I will now read a copy of his will. Please rest assured that the original document is securely sealed and held by our attorney. I leave my entire estate to Helen.
What?
I leave nothing to my biological daughter, Julie. What? You're lying, right?
Hey, what in the world is going on? Isn't the biological daughter supposed to inherit everything in most cases? You can't really do anything by arguing with a deceased person.
If he wasn't willing to leave anything for his biological daughter, that rumor must have been true.
What rumor are you talking about?
Even if that was a copy of the real will, Julie is his biological daughter. There's no way she can't inherit a single penny.
Furthermore, my representative shall initiate legal proceedings to formally disinherit my daughter Julie on the grounds of misappropriation of assets.
Legal proceedings to formally disinherit her?
No way! Does that mean he knew? Julie, may you tremble in your sleep. I'll be waiting for you in hell. That concludes the contents of the last will and testament of the late Mr. Harold. Thank you all for your attention.
Impressive, Harold. He made sure he got things done even though he couldn't move around at all.
It's unbelievable that she laid her hands on her father's money.
To add, she was making Helen take care of him during the entire time he was ill. It's only natural for him to have left such a will.
Yes.
I don't agree to this will. It's a joke.
Whether it's a joke or not, a will is still a will. It's also true that Julie's been misappropriating his assets, too. You guys are just exaggerating. I just spent some of my father's money, that's all.
That's equivalent to stealing cash from your parents' wallet.
It's considered theft and it's a crime.
Hey, what on earth is going on, Helen?
What exactly is your question? You know it for yourself. You said you're only getting $50K of the inheritance. Well, that was just an estimate. An estimate is just an estimate. And it's just an estimate no matter how you put it.
You'd better be kidding me! Dad and I had been believing your ridiculous estimate, and we ended up borrowing money from loan companies!
You're counting your chickens before they even hatched. That's why this is happening.
Jeez, are you sure you want to talk to us like that?
Excuse me?
Let me tell you that I borrowed money from the famous Blue financial firm! Hey, isn't that loan company...
Noland, I can't believe you financed with that company.
You're over! It's okay. If my life is over, so is Helen's.
Are you saying that because you and I are in a married relationship and that I'd end up taking the damage if my husband ends up neglecting to repay the debt?
That's right, Helen. The situation has changed. Our divorce hasn't.
I made sure I filed our divorce application before the funeral started today, so we're no longer a married couple.
Oh my goodness, how dare you! Take it back! You'd better take it back!
Why are you telling me to do that when you even made sure that your father filled out the witness portion for us? It's already been filed and we can't take it back anymore.
What? So my $250,000 debt is... What? Did you end up borrowing $250,000?
And to add, you borrowed from Blue Financial.
You're never going to repay that debt!
You'll spend the rest of your life paying interest after interest, but I guess traders deserve this outcome.
I don't agree with this.
Are you not agreeing to the fact that you're about to be in $1 million debt? Or is it because you already spent the inheritance in advance?
$1 million debt? What a grandchild! I can't believe you spent that much in advance!
Needless to say, you'll be responsible for repaying whatever you've spent, so make sure you repay it.
What? I'm his biological daughter. Why can't I spend his money?
Even if you are his biological daughter, a claim for unjust enrichment will still apply. You will be required to return the money properly.
What's that claim for unjust enrichment?
Claim for unjust enrichment is a legal claim made by a person who has suffered a loss, demanding the return of a benefit that was gained by another party without a legal basis or entitlement. I am the rightful heir to the estate. Therefore, your actions have caused a loss to me, the claimant. Since the estate's savings and deposits have been reduced, this is only logical. Wouldn't you agree?
But why is it that you decided to spend that money even before Harold passed away?
That's true. It would have been easy for others to find out about it after taking a look at the transaction history of the bank account. That's a good question. Why did you end up doing something so foolish?
It was because I was scared that you'd end up taking the majority of his assets, since you were my competitor for the inheritance.
I see. So you planned on being defiant about it by spending it in advance and getting away without paying it back.
That's right. Rather than letting anyone else take it, I wanted to spend it all. It'll be good if I can make the inheritance all mine, and if it doesn't, it would have been spent by me already. I believe I spent about $800K out of the 4 million assets. Once I get chosen as the legal heir, I plan to spend the rest of the assets by paying off Nolan's parents' debts. You said that you're only getting $50K, so I thought I'd be inheriting the rest of his assets.
If only you didn't steal money from your father, you would have inherited what you deserved to begin with.
There's no point in talking about would've, could've, should've. Either way, I already spent the money and I don't have it anymore, so nice try.
No, you're going to repay me.
How? I already spent it and I don't have it. I can't pay what I don't have.
I shall make you pay what you don't have.
Mr. Cobweb.
Who the heck is this geezer kiddo?
How rude! You should call me Mr. Children! No, that's too good for you! I've been listening to your motive all along, but this is going to be a case where you'll be obligated to return the money you owe!
What? I don't have the money anymore.
But you're still going to pay for it!
You're so persistent. I said I don't have it anymore.
And the law isn't going to let you get away with that! Cases where return is required due to unjust enrichment includes a scenario where the beneficiary, Julie, was in bad faith at the time she received the benefit. She is obligated to return the full amount of the unjust enrichment, including interest, not just the portion that remains.
What? So, the $800K that I already spent?
You'll have to pay it back to me, including the interest.
Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. I take my words back from earlier.
I made sure I was recording this conversation, so you can't take that back.
Yikes. Oh goodness.
We should retreat for now.
Where are we going?
I'm not sure, but let's talk to my parents so we can replan everything out. If you don't get to inherit anything, we're really going to lose everything.
And what happens if we win?
Since you're his biological daughter, you'll get plenty of inheritance. It'll be a game-saving home run. That will be a meaningless effort. What did you just say?
Too many factors are working against Julie. She doesn't stand a chance in any dispute.
That's right. And to add, I will be the one you'll be disputing against. Let me tell you that I've never lost a case when it comes to lawsuits pertaining to inheritance. Gee, shut up! Even if we have the thinnest chance of winning it all, I can't let this end like this! I'd rather fall forward than fall backwards! Well then, I'll see you in court. Right back at ya! We're not gonna make it easy for you guys!
And so Nolan's declaration of war was put into motion, and the legal proceedings for disinheritance began. But against the unbeatable attorney, Mr. Cobweb, they stood no chance. The civil case ended in our victory, and the greedy, dishonest four saw their lives spiral downward from that point on.
Oh, please, please have mercy on us!
Before you demand mercy, isn't there something you should do first and foremost?
But then, the guys from Blue Financial have been chasing us down so badly!
And our debt won't get paid off at all!
I mean, isn't there something you should do first and foremost before you talk about your situations and concerns? Where do you think you guys are right now? Who's right in front of you right now?
We're in front of Miss Helen, the savior who inherited $4 million in assets.
You need to pray and apologize for my uncle first and foremost. We're not talking until then.
I'm sorry, Helen, but we don't have the luxury to be dealing with the past.
Apology? So, as long as we apologize, you're willing to financially help us, right? All right, let's go ahead and apologize. Harold, we're going to do our best to apologize right now.
I want you guys out of this house right now. Oh, please. I can't possibly pay off an $800K debt all on my own.
It goes the same for us, too. We've been getting chased down by the guys from Blue every day.
I'm so sick and tired of running, and all the problems will be solved as long as the debt's gone, so please help us.
No way. I'm the one to beg for help. Even after I divorced Nolan, you guys kept chasing me down like this.
Well,
It seems like you guys are carried away with the debt, but Nolan and Julie will be paying me compensation, so please don't forget about that either.
What? We're here begging for your help because we don't have money. You can't be demanding money from us.
That was because of spending money in advance on your own, and it's none of my concern. You should think about what you've done. Look back on what the outcome was. Do you realize that you've done such a terrible thing and made your father decide not to leave anything for you when you should have been one of the legal heirs?
Yes, I'm sorry, and that's why I'm here. I decided to be here.
You're not sorry for anything. All you want is money. If you're truly sorry for anything, you would have apologized to your father first and foremost. I mean, he's your father.
that's right.
We're all just so broke and we can't even think straight because we're flustered. So give us money. We'll gain back our sanity as long as you give us some money.
There's no such person who regains sanity with money.
But because we're broke.
You guys have been emotionally stable ever since you thought you had money. Whether you have money or not, it has nothing to do with it. Stop blaming money. All you talked about was inheritance, even before the funeral even started. It was terrible. You were so displeasing.
That was because I wanted you and me to be happy together.
And who are you to say that after cheating on me?
That's a misunderstanding. I was only trying to get some money out of Julie.
Then would you like to explain why you decided to break up with me the moment I told you I was inheriting $50K?
I was trying to take half of Julie's assets by marrying her at one point.
What? So, are you saying that you were only after my money?
Yeah, of course. I've always been in love with Helen.
You said that she was such a boring woman and that you regret marrying her at all.
I never said that. All I wanted was the inheritance.
Inherited assets aren't considered marital assets. Let's not tell lies that are obvious.
Well,
Hey, guys!
the guys from Blue Financial!
We're not trespassing. I made sure that Mr. Harold's father told us where you guys were, and that's why we're here. It's been past your payment date, and you guys are so bold to have not paid me the damn money you owe.
No, it's not like we're being bold.
We can't afford to make our payments. And to me, those are the same things. If you're struggling to repay, it's our responsibility to make sure you have the financial ability to repay, right?
Yes.
That's exactly right.
And so Julie and the others vanished somewhere along with the members of the Blue financial firm. Since then, they've rarely been seen. And on the rare occasion I do spot them out in public, they're wandering the streets like it's the end of the world, moving with that slow, lifeless zombie walk. What on earth did Aiden do to them? As for me, I'm thinking of starting a small business using the inheritance from my uncle. Uncle, thank you so much for watching over me all this time. Trouble Busters!